Well, here's what you get. If you go Google grants for college, okay, you're going to get 4.7 million. So that's almost 5 million websites. Now, it'll take you 4 years to look at that. So you don't want to do that. And actually, a good alternative is you go to chat.openai.com. Now, here's what I did. And I put in grants to pay for college. And it tells you about the grants, okay? Now, this is sort of like doing a research paper on grants for college. So it tells you all the major programs. Nobody's here selling you anything. You have no scammers, no nothing. So if you want to know about it, go through that and you see, okay, there's employer grants, there's community service grants, there's military grants. Then I put in, well, more grants because I want to know more stuff. See, you could ask it, oh, give me more. What else do you know? Merit-based scholarships, community service scholarships, corporate scholarships, all these are here, okay? They tell you about them, okay? Now, the problem is they don't really give you the websites or the names of certain things except general area. But that will give you an overview so you don't get caught to somebody's scam. You know, that's the other thing. And then here I say, okay, how about scholarships and grants for people in Pennsylvania? So you put in your state. Now, here's where you get regular things. So the, sure, Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency. That's a good place. That's where you want to go. Pennsylvania Chaffee Education Training Grant. That's a good place. That's where you want to go. Okay. Pennsylvania Targeted Industry Program. Okay, that's another good place to get scholarship. They're all listed here. So at your state level. Okay, so that's a general overview. Okay, now let's get into looking for specifics that, you know, concentrate. Now, okay, your state. See, now the state called you a few, but here if you go to the state higher education office, so what you want to do is find your state office of higher education, because here, like in Maryland, man, we got 20, 30, 40 scholarships, you know, for people who just live in Maryland to go to schools in Maryland, outside of school in Maryland. Okay, here's cybersecurity public service program, tuition reduction for nursing people, Maryland police officer scholarship programs, see, all kinds of things like that. So that's about 20, 30 you could search through. Okay, what do you do next? Okay, now if you're a senior, that's like me, but even younger than me, starting about 50 years age or so, they have special free no tuition for seniors. That's right. So if you're 50 years old, you could become a doctor and not pay any tuition. How do you like that? So here's a link, and I'll put all these links in the description below. It tells you about the free tuition for seniors in every state. Now, all but 4 states have it. Arizona, there's too many seniors there. I guess that's why. Idaho, Arizona, South Dakota, and Indiana are the only states that do not give free tuition for seniors. All the others do. So look at that link and find the state. And it's usually just the public universities and the community colleges. The other thing you have to do now is go and make an appointment with a counselor at the careeronestop.org. Go to careeronestop.org, put in your zip code, and call up and make an appointment to see a counselor, because they know about all kinds of things for higher education, skills training. Maybe you could just get a certificate and make a hell of a lot more money than paying for a 4-year degree. Or how about this? An apprenticeship program where they pay you. You get paid like $25,000 a year or more to learn a skill, and then for a career that's $100,000 a year career, and that's getting paid $25,000, not paying tuition $25,000 or debt. Now that's a real great bargain nowadays if you're looking for a way to get an education and a high-paying career. Okay, then here if you're going to search Google, search these websites, okay? Scholarships.org put out a nice listing of scholarship websites that are good, legitimate searches. Most people selling you information about websites or scholarships are trying to get your phone number to sell you so they could give it to the for-profit colleges, and they call you up and beat you on the phone. So you go out and take a loan and give them the money, and you get boopkus. Nothing. Okay, fastweb.com. They're all listed here. Scholarships.com, findtuition.com. Okay, so these are all vented in a way. So these are brokescholar.com, okay, collegeboard.com. I think that's .org. Peterson's. And so they're all the best places to start for the Scholarship Resource Network Express. Not even sure what that is, but these are vetted things. They're not people just looking for your name, okay? Now, the other thing you want to do is realize that you don't have to pay, tuition fees. I mean, not tuition fees, but application fees. You don't have to pay for your SAT to take those exams. See, there's all programs that will pay that for you if you don't have a lot of money. So don't worry about the application fees. Find out if you're eligible for these. And this is a website here. It's the National Association of College Admission Counseling. They describe them all here, the waivers. So if you don't have a lot of money, you don't have to pay the if you're going to transfer, you're going to one college to another, there's a transfer fee. All kind of, they're going to hit you. Or enrollment deposits, you don't have to do that either. So all these other hidden fees, they're sort of like the financial services industry. They have a lot of hidden fees that you don't. Oh, wow, God, I owe another $300. Man, I could barely pay rent. How am I going to get that $300? Well, go to this website. They'll show you how you don't have to pay it, okay? And that's important. And that's why people just don't know their options. And that's what we do at letsgohelp.com is show you those options that are free or a fraction of the cost. And it's all available to anybody who, any age. You can go to college at 60 years old, right? You go to for free at 60 years old. At 70, 80, what the hell? At 80, I got 10, 15 more years. I could maybe become a doctor. Well, that'll take about 7 or 8 years. I don't think I want to do that. But maybe want to be a history teacher. Go back for a couple of years and get the credentials to do that. And that'd be fun. So anything you want to do in life, you can. You just have to know, don't let money stop you because there's always a free way. And that's what we do at letsgohelp.com. Show you the free way. And only for $20. That's almost free too. And actually we give you half that money back. Well, not directly. What we do with that is all our profit we give back to members. So what we're doing is giving back half our subscriptions we get back in memberships grants. And we give $75,000 a month now in grants back to members every month. Wow, that's a big chunk of money. I never thought I'd be doing that. But it's so grateful, and members help each other because members realize the biggest joy in life is giving. So if you know something or could help somebody or give somebody a pat in the back, that's what members do. And we do that as the researchers here, but members do it too. And it feels so good. I mean, to me, what we're trying to implement here is showing people how giving is selfish because it feels so good. I mean, it does something inside that creates something like you feel loved. Man, what else are we after, man? We all want to feel loved, right? If you start giving, you start feeling loved better.